Yes, sir.
Okay. So please keep aside your phone. Okay. Just concentrate completely. I'm going to take more than 1 hour. Concentration is required. Okay. I'll ask you questions also after completing of the class. This is the first class actually in this batch. I'm going to add another people soon, maybe today or tomorrow. Okay. It's not a demo, guys. Straight away, I'm jumping into the class. Okay. You will have to connect to remote desktop for application. Okay. There is option here. There's a remote desktop connection. In this, everything got already installed. Click on connect. Every tool which we are going to work with this course, all already installed by DBA. One is form developer, reports, and then putty. So whatever shortcuts are there, all are important. Okay. Now, so first step is you need to open the application once you enter into the remote desktop. So there is a login here. Login. So one sample user I'm giving operations and welcome. Welcome is the password and operations is the username. In the company, you may need to log in with your username. Let's say very first step, what we can do, we will create user. So usually, DBS will create a user in the company. So what you can do, you can just click on system administrator. Then these are all called as the responsibilities in the home page. System administrator, security, then after that user, and then define. So this is the navigation here. Security, user, define. So this is the place to create a new user. Your user, you need to log in with your user only for tracking all the changes. So click on define. Once you join to the company, sometimes DBS will already create a user and they will give it to you. If they don't create, then you may need to create your user. So how to create a user is same way. System administrator, security, user, define. So this is the first step you have to do it. Define. I'm just creating a user here. Password, same I'm giving here. Enter. Go to responsibility here. It's you are going to work with which module. Like order management is the module. You have to search like this percentile. All the values are already readily available in these three dots. This is called as a LOV here. So instead of clicking here and checking percentile, see, entering percentile to see all the values. So click on this. There are so many responsibilities. So that is the reason why what we can do, we can search with the percentile here. Like you see, order, USA. There are so many responsibilities. You can choose any one. Like let's say I'm selecting here order management, vision operations here. Order management, super user, vision operations, USA. Okay. Now go to, if you are going to work with the another module, like let's say inventory, you can go to the inventory. Then the next here is other modules like account receivables. Okay, account receivables. These are all. Or else we can say receivable. It starts with the receivables here like this. These are all the modules. Order management is one module. Inventory, other module. Module means here is the related information like sales orders. Okay, creating a order, booking, shipping, all this comes under order management. And material storing, returning, damaged goods storing. These are all we can see into inventory. Then receivables means we'll get money from a customer. That comes under receivables here. Same. ఎవరన్నా ఉన్నారా చూడు guys, just hold on 1 second. So likewise, like we can add couple of responsibilities here. Okay, order management, inventory, and receivables. If you want to add some other users and all, then we can go with the system administrator. Administration is different here. Then we can go with the administrator here. Click on save. Okay, class like okay, just hold on. I am just entering into the classroom. So as of now, I told about here user creation, correct? So one here is user creation. So again, I'll repeat like how to create a user. So first, what you have to do, you need to go with the like responsibility, that is system administrator. Then after that, security user defined. So actually, it is not your responsibility. Usually, DBS will create it. But in some cases, whenever you enter into the project, you should not ask DBA to create a user because it is simple task. So simply you need to go here, security user defined. Just double click on this. Then after that, you need to give a username and password and attach some responsibilities. So let's say Suresh. Okay. I'm just adding here. It's already in use. Then password also same I'm giving. You need to enter 2 times here. Whenever you click on enter here, see, for example, whenever you click on enter, it is asking here, can you read this? Re-enter your password to verify. Okay. So click on this again, enter the same password. Then after that, you are going to work with how many modules? Okay, that modules you have to add here. So right now, what are the modules we require here is, for example, first we'll see after creating a user, I'll give you an example right away. So you can use control button and then use this mouse scroll for this zoom functionality in this Notepad++. Okay. So first thing is here, what it is. Let's say your company is implementing Oracle applications. Okay. This is called as implementation. Implementation means the software installation, we can say. Implementation. So what software they are implementing? What is the current version in the industry? That we have to check. So it in industry right now, it is 12 R12 version, Oracle applications, R12 latest. You can search like this. So this is the latest version. Okay. R12 is currently available on this zone. So this is just a software. Okay. So the release is here is R12.212. This is the version here. R means release only. Okay. R12.2.12. So if you look at here, the history, if you want history, you can use this or else roadmap. This is wrong actually. The first version of EBS was launched in 2007. It's not correct. It is 1987 it is. Yeah, this you can use, for example. Okay. Do you see here? Do you see the version? Oracle e-business suite. Oracle applications, Oracle e-business suite. These are all same terminology. And this is introduced in mainly a year 1987. It's not a new software, but it has become more popular since 2005 onwards. Okay. 1987, they have introduced all this. You can go through it like when they introduced releases and all. But right now, the very latest version is, I just told you, that is R12 dot. This one. This is the latest version. On November 2022, they have given. If someone want to implement Oracle applications, they need to go with the newer version only, not with the older version, because they have given many changes here. So there is no meaning in going with this R1200 version or 1158 version. There are so many projects in the industry who implemented in 1997, still going on, support activity. Okay. But little changes are there, table changes, functionality changes. Now I am coming here. Oracle applications, it comes under implementation. If any of your company want to install this Oracle applications for data storage, simply we can say data management, they need to go with a newer version. The version is what it is, R12.2.12 it is. So they have introduced this in November 2022. But right now, our version is little lower version. I'll just show you. Now, to identify from backend, there is a Toad here. This is the version, Toad. So Toad is a licensed version. It is not Oracle product. There is a third party software it is. It is just not that much expensive, but it is a licensed and it's not everywhere. So click on this Toad. Toad, by using Toad, we can interact with the database. That's called as a backend. Okay. This is called as a backend here. So to identify which version you are in, you can go with the V dollar or else application version is FND product groups. You can see here. Your release name is 12.2.0. There are no very much differences here. We can go with the 12.2.12 also, but configurations required because right now it is 120 GB software. So not a simple software. And even installation people also, they need to struggle a lot to install this latest versions. Okay, because of the compatibility of the softwares and all. So 12.2.0 is a very good. It is also a latest we can say. And backend version we can see, we can identify. There is a V dollar parameter. These are all the data dictionary tables we can say. V dollar version. You can see this is a 12. The database right now 21C also available, right? Database, correct? Right now it is 12C. You cannot use this current software with the 21C because it is tightly integrated. Your Oracle applications, front end as well as back end, tightly integrated. You cannot use your own software. These are already ready-made, we can say. Okay. Now, so as of now, I told 2 points. One is user creation. The second one is what is the version of Oracle applications? So there are two tables. What are they? One is FND. FND means foundation. It is FND product groups. This is the one table. Another one is here is V dollar version. And one more is ICX parameters. Just I'll show you. Star means all the columns we are displaying. ICX parameters. This is the login. So once you join to the project, you don't need to ask anyone what is the URL to login. Just take this and go to your desktop. Okay. And then after that, open this application. You can paste over here like this. Whatever you copied, that you have to paste it. One second. I'll just connect to other Wi-Fi. That's very slow. See the speed. If not, then we'll go back to older version. Okay. You are asking about you are talking about here this home URL. Copy this. Go to Internet Explorer. Paste over here like this. If you want to launch front-end application, you can use this like this. But they made already screenshot here. I mean to say shortcut this one. The moment I click on login, it will launch that one. That DBS already created. Okay. So to identify the URL, what I need to do? ICX parameters. These are all very, very fundamentals once you join to the company. You need to go through all this. So this is for what it is? To check application version. And what about this? To check database version. Yeah, database version it is. And this is for to get the application URL. Are you okay with all these three? Okay. So where are you firing all these tables? There is a software here that is Toad. Toad's abbreviated as Tools for Application Database Activity. T for tool, okay, and A for application, D for database. Like this is a full form. So Quest software, they have introduced this. So you can just click on this. Okay, these are all Quest software. Quest software is the owner of Toad. And what is the purpose of this series? We can interact with the database. You can go through if you want more information. This quest.com. Okay. So right now we are into remote desktop. It's not opening. Now come to here. So I'm coming back to this particular point. We'll go point by point slowly. Okay. Once you get an idea in the application, we'll speed up the things. Let's say one company. The company name is here Dell. Okay. So Dell is as of now used Excel sheets to manage their database or any other ERPs or any other. Do you know any other ERPs like Tally? Have you heard about Tally or SAP? Correct. Microsoft Dynamics. Have you heard about all this? These are all called as a ERP. For any company, whatever the business it is, it may be manufacturing, selling, purchasing, any sort of businesses, they will manage under a single application that is called as an enterprise resource planning. This is called as ERP. There are many ERPs are available. So we can say list of ERP softwares in India or world, whatever. See, SAP HANA is the one ERP, and everyone will have nowadays cloud. Okay, let's say ERP software examples. You can check here. These are all ERPs only. Do you see here? Oracle NetSuite is one ERP, and then ERP Cloud, SAP, Microsoft Dynamics, and Infor. There are so many, more than 300 ERPs are there. Okay. Best ERP systems of 2023. These are all best, but more than 300 ERPs are available. Out of it, ours is always will be in a top 5 or top 3 also we can see Oracle applications. So every ERP, with the ERP, they can manage their company businesses, the complete business, selling, purchasing, transferring, and then giving salaries, maintaining their pay slips, sending email, automatically they need to deliver pay slips and all. So these are all the softwares. Okay. Tally is also good nowadays. Top 5 is this are all. Microsoft Dynamics, Tally, Oracle Apps, SAP. Those are all top 5 softwares, we can say. We'll call it as an ERP also. Okay. Now again, I am coming to the same point. Dell is a company As of now, they have used one software, let's say Tally, to manage their businesses. So, but their business is expanded. A lot of features are not appearing in the Tally. They would like to go with the Oracle applications. So that is called as an implementation. So who will implement here is Dell company will go for implementation, and Oracle India or Oracle company is a software seller here, software owner or software seller. Dell is purchasing Oracle app software from Oracle company. Right now, whatever we are using, this entire it's a licensed. It is not free. Company has to buy this empty software. Whatever we are seeing, these are all sample software, and it has some ready-made values and all for practice and for giving training and all. But in the company, every module is expensive, every option is expensive, and that it is $1 million actually. Okay. So now I'm saying here, Dell is the company, and they are approaching Oracle to buy this Oracle app software, and this is called as an implementation. So once implementation is done, or who will install this here is DBS, DBA. These are all called as a database administrators. Okay, DBS. Now, once they install this application, end users, end users need to enter the data. Now, what type of the data they will enter? For example, here, so Dell business is what it is. They will sell the software laptops to the customers. So first of all, here their nature of business is what it is, selling softwares to the customer. Now I am the customer here. Okay, customer is my company. Customer may be a person or maybe an organization also. Okay, so for this organization, like the requirement is 100 laptops because one new batch is started, or we can say 10 laptops. The requirement is what it is, 10 laptops. When the 10 laptops needed, to where they need to deliver all this 10 laptops, and in which time, if the stock is not there, what they need to do. These are all called as a process. Okay. So this process, who will enter into the application is, those are all called as an end users. End users are employees of Dell. You are not an end user. You are a developer. Okay. You are not an end user. Remember this. So these are all called as a roles, I'm saying. Roles. In your team, these are all the roles. These are all the people will be considered as a team. In your team, DBA will be there, end user will be there, and there are some other people I'll tell you. Okay. So what is the end user's duty? They will enter the data of running business. Running business means what sort of the data they will enter, who is the customer, whether it's a person or organization, how many laptops they wanted, what they want, either laptop or mouse, in how many days we need to deliver. So these are all called as an order entry. And who will take care of this order entry in the application is end users. These are all, in other words, we can call as a data entry operators. But blindly they cannot enter. They should know the functionality. Okay. Now this order entry we'll see right now. So first step is order entry. Earlier we create an item, right? User, right? To get the user, then you can put here F11 here. F11. Then after that, like this, control F11. F11 and then control F11. So again, I'm telling F11. You just read here. Enter a query. Query may be a full or partial. So let's say I'm entering here. I created a user just before. Then after that, what it is saying here? Press Control F11 to execute. You have to read all these minute things also. Now this is the way. So this is where order management responsibility is there. So now, right now you logged into other user. So other username is what it is, operations. But you have your own user right now. Now I am going to log in, then password. Okay. Very first time it will ask you to change the password. I'm just giving as a welcome always. That's it. Now, if you look at your operations user, there are so many responsibilities here. Okay, we already logged out. So these are all limited responsibilities now. Operations user will have more than 300 responsibilities, but now you're only limited. This is your work. You should not access human resource, or you should not access other responsibilities which are not available here. This is the way they maintain a security. Okay. Now click on this. Here, order returns, sales orders. This is the way. Now, customer name we have to enter. Let's say I'm entering the existing customer here, like this. Then save. It has given one number here. This is called as an order entry. Customer is AT&T and point of contact is Peterson. And then they are expecting goods to this particular location. That's called as a ship to location. And go to line items. Your item here. 4 laptops. Each laptop is 50,000. Then save. Okay. This is called as an order entry. Okay. The first step here is what it is, order entry. Who has to enter all these details here is end users, not the programmer. I'll tell you what will be your role exactly in the company. Okay. Now user what they will do is they will book the sales order. Once you book it, you can see here status as booked here. If you go to line items here, this is called as an awaiting shipping. So two steps completed here. One is order entry, other one is booking. Okay. Right now, whatever I'm explaining the flow here is that is the moment you get a order till you get a money. That is called as a order to cash cycle. In short form, it is called as an O2C, order to cash. Okay. In order to cash, what will happen usually is in every manufacturing businesses, they need to sell the goods to the customer. So right now, whenever you are selling goods to the customer, who is the customer, where is it located, how much quantity, these are all is called as a data entry. So this is called as an order entry. Then once customer says, okay, yeah, we require only 10, they may change also later, right? Just you keep in mind any Flipkart, Amazon and all, you can easily come to know. Once you say, okay, then what these people are doing, they are finalizing the order. That finalizing is called as an booking the order. Once they book the order, some warehouse people, they will go to warehouse and they will pick that and they will pack it. That's called as a pick release. And finally, they will deliver goods. That's called as a shipping. Whenever they deliver goods, they need to send a bill also. That bill is called as an invoice. And customer will make a payment to you. That is called as a receipt. And finally, you need to store somewhere how much you invested or how much you received. That's called as a GL, transfer to GL. So it is just a 7 steps process, but we'll take 4 classes, 4 or 5 classes for this. We need to know end-to-end functionality. Okay. So steps wise, only 7 steps here. Again, I'm repeating. Order to cash cycle means here is whenever you get an order from this people, customer, then once you enter all this order and you have to book the sales order and then some warehouse people. So till here, one sort of people will work because it's an order entry only, right? Order entry booking only. You can say sales representative or end users and all. And once order is booked, then warehouse people, what they will do? They will pick that goods, laptops, they will pack it from address to address, they will write it, and finally they will deliver it. And this is comes under invoice. Bill, someone will deliver and someone will collect. That's called as a receipt here. And your company need to know how much you received in this month or last month or today. That's called as a GL module. GL is stands for it, it's general ledger. It's just like your packet book, how much you are investing every month or how much you are receiving from your sources. Okay. These 7 steps we'll see one by one. Today I can tell you only these 2 steps. And then tomorrow I'll tell you pick, release, shipping, invoice, all this. Daily 2 topics I'll take. We need to know end to end here in 360 directions, how they will ask the questions in interviews or how you get a requirement. Okay, dynamically. These are all we should know. So are you okay with these 2 steps? Order entry and booking means what it is. Whenever you get a sales order, someone has to enter the order and someone has to book it, or same person has to book it. Okay, first go your application. First step here is order returns, sales orders. The customer, I can take here item enter, not a problem, but you need to enter many things here. See, you have to enter area code, number, location. These are all time waste for us. That's why I'm taking existing. Yes, take existing. Okay, in the company also existing will be there. I'm taking here AT&T. But the moment you take a customer, it is populating everything. Correct? That's called as a defaulting rules. Okay, that's called as a defaulting rules. Where you can see defaulting rules is, see this form, I would like to close it. For closing, what we can do, F4 we can use, F4. Like this, see. I'm not saving or saving, whatever. So, keywords you need to remember, guys. So I'm just making a note for you. So first keyword, what we have seen. Yeah, correct. F11, then control F11. Guys, are able to hear me online?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So are you with me? Like, how many points we covered as of now?
Yes,
Brief, yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Bhagya Lakshmi. Anjali, are you following?
Yes, sir.
So how many points we discussed as of now?
First, create user, sir.
Very good. Next.
Next, after that, we have to create user, system administrator, go to system administrator, and security user define.
Okay.
So second step is the you're telling the latest version R 12.2.12 EBS Oracle e-business 1987 start.
So fine, right? Like, am I going, Anjali?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I understand.
So do I need to increase the speed, the web expression and all?
Okay, sir. The speed is enough.
Okay. Fine. Guys, if you have any doubts, you can stop me any point of time. You don't need to wait till or at the end of the class. We'll go slowly only. These are all beginning sessions only, right? Okay. So we are talking about shortcuts. One is F11, that is for to put into query mode. Second one is control F11. Correct. To execute. And F4 just before I told you. For what it is? To close what? Form, correct. Application form, we can say. Okay. We'll keep adding all this. Whenever we get a shortcut, I'll come here and I'll enter. Okay. So the navigation which I am talking about is order returns and sales orders. Correct? This is the way we can, but we were talking about defaulting rules. Defaulting rules means the moment we enter a customer, it has to populate everything. Correct? So setup, you can check here. You have to expand all this. Setup, check defaulting rule. Where these are all functional people part. We no need to worry, but still we should know the navigations. What I will do if it is not appearing properly, then you can click on Control L here. Control L. There is an option here, defaulting, like this. These are all called as the defaulting rules. Okay, for order management, payment type has to come here. In the same way, receipt method. Just come down here. At header level, the moment you enter a customer, it has to populate ship to, agreement, bill to, price list, everything, whatever enabled here. These are always it has to populate. So if it is request date, what was the date it has to populate here is, it has to populate system date. So if you give a system date, today's date only, it will populate. Like that it is. Usually functional people will take care of all these defaulting rules. Let's see, navigation, setup. Somewhere here it is hidden inside of a functions that we have to expand it. Orders. Those are all item related. Big quotes. Not showing, right? Okay, we'll see. Like, because I know the shortcut. Usually we used to follow the shortcuts. Control L. Then after that, defaulting rules. This is very easy for me. Instead of searching, see, this is the one. This is called as a defaulting rules. Usually it will appear somewhere here. You have to search.
So now we press Control
Control L. Control L means
Control L.
of values. Yes. Shortcut is what it is. Control L. It will give you list of values. A list of functions, we can say. Okay. Or I'll just Google out. Okay. That is a functional part, not my part actually. You are a technical consultant. Defaulting rules. You can go through all the setup part. In organization, in your team, functional people as well as technical people will be there. Yeah. The navigation is this. Everything is available. Okay. You have to just search like this. Setup rules defaulting. Now let's see also. Go to setup here. Rules where it is. We missed it. Here, right? Setup rules. Then after that, there is a default. Same thing only we achieved with the help of the Control L. Okay. Anyway, if you go through 2-3 times, you can easily remember. Okay. Now again, I'm going back here. Order returns, sales orders. Whenever you enter a sales or customer name, press tab, it is giving some values defaultly. How it is coming defaultly is by using one option. So what is that option name? Defaulting rules. Can you tell me the navigation? Setup, right, default. Actually, it is a functional consulting job, but if you know functional thoroughly, you can act as a techno-functional consultant. These are all called the roles I told you, right? Functional consultant means they will give you a list of values. They will interact with the end user. Now you are a technical consultant. Technical consultant means you should know the table name behind that, and as well as reports, and the code and all you need to touch. That your role will be here is technical. After 4 years, 5 years, you also can learn all this functional stuff. Then you can become a techno-functional. Techno-functional means both the roles. If you see any seniors like 5, 6 years or 10 years guys, they know everything. So those persons called as a techno-functional. Techno-functional will have more salary, more value because you know both the sides of the coin. Okay. So these are all called as a team. If you consider one team, let's say 10 members team. Okay. Out of 10 members, 1 or 2 DBS, and then 2, 3 functional people, 5, 6 technical people, and 1 or 2 techno-functional people. And end users means those are all the client end. It may be thousands, hundreds like that it is. Okay. We are discussing about order entry. Under this, I told you defaulting rules. Okay. Second thing is what it is. We need to go to line items here. Order item. Let's say you are selling a remote. People use remote also. Any other new item? Tell me. Water bottle. Water can. Okay, it is not there. If your company is selling water can, okay, it is not available in this list. You need to create it into your inventory. Then only you can use it. Okay, that is called as an item creation. Item creation. Okay. It is from inventory. Right now you are into which module? You are into one module, that is order management module. Both are integrated. Order management, inventory are integrated. So go to inventory here. Inventory. That's a warehouse. You see, it is not there. Inventory. Go to items here. Master items. Every item must be a master item. Okay. These are all the organizations. Your company having these many branches. Your company is located in Singapore, Chicago, Boston. These are all the warehouse names. So right now, V1 I am taking here, V1, Vision Operations. As you said here, it is water. Okay. Description. Save. Go to tools here. Organization assignment. If you want to access from other organization, other branches, these are also. This is another warehouse it is. Save. Here, V1 is a master organization and M1 is a detail organization. Okay. Master and organization. Master, we cannot use it for transactions. Only you have to use for transactions, detail only. These are all child organizations, we can say. Okay. So to see again, whatever the item is created, go to items, master items, F11, same. Everywhere same shortcuts. Control F11. Okay. and go to this information is stored into a table, that is this one. MTL means material. This is a full form of MTL is material. MTL system items. This is the backend table. You should not use this FEL. It is FEL means flex field value. So I'm taking this MTL system items. Go to door like this. Okay. If you press F4 again, it's a view. It's not a table. See, it's a view. And if you see here underscore B, B for base table here, script. Just go to from class here. So these are all you don't need to write from scratch. Already Oracle only given. Only you need to identify the table is here. This one, MTL system items B. Press F4. You can see it is a table. Whatever item you created, if you want to see, the table name is what it is, MTL system items B. You are a technical consultant, you should remember all these tables. So, but here there is one role is there, right? Functional. They no need to learn all this technical stuff. They are simply managing the client. Okay. Managing the client, managing the application, entering the data, meetings, those are all they will take care. This table is everywhere same. In every project, same only. Once you join to the company, also same table. It's a one-time learning. You have to learn this. To know this table name, why they introduced, what is the primary key of this particular table and all. One software is there. The software is ETRM, means Electronic Technical Reference Manual. Click on this, ETRM. So which version I need to, this one, right? 12.2. And these are all the various options we have. FND means foundation, and you can save into a files here, HTML or PDF or something. So right now I'm using FND. We discussed modules, right? So these are all the modules, but you are not going to work with these many modules. If you are working in Japan, then this module you can use. Like that it is. So every module cannot, like, only you will get a chance to work on a few modules. Okay, everyone cannot get a chance to work on every other module. Only few, 6, 7 modules will work. So right now, which module it is? Inventory. This is your module. I just searched here. Control F. Inventory. So in inventory itself, there are 284 tables. As a human being, we cannot remember these many tables in every module. Only we'll use hardly 10 tables. Rest of the tables they are already designed, but we are not going to use all those. Click on this. So what is your table name? MTL system items P. See, under with the same name, there are other tables also. Interface. If you are interfacing 30,000 items from third party to Oracle apps, so your client is freshly implemented. Okay, in the third party there are 1,000 items. We can say all 1,000 items we have to interface. Interface means like just we'll keep into one table and we'll check whether it's correct or not. And this is for multi-language. And this is for base. Okay, base table. EFC, I don't know what is this. Just check. EFC stands for. Okay, archive table. I never use this, that's why I'm not aware. So our table is what it is. This one. It has two primary keys here. One is inventory item ID, other one is organization ID. Primary keys also they only design. And if you click on this, you have to read all this. Can you read till whatever the highlighted portion? Got idea? So MTL system items B is the definition table for item. This table holds the definition for inventory item, engineering item, purchasing item. Right now you are going to selling, right? It may be inventory item or whatever. These are all other information is there. That's okay. You no need to learn all this. Right now not needed. Okay. And these many columns are for every column they have given a comments also so that you can understand. Otherwise, how we can remember all this? Why they introduced, we don't know. Correct. By using ETRM, two things we can do. One is we can identify the table why they introduced. Another one is you can find out a description of every column why they introduced this column. Got it? One is table information, other one is column information. Because remembering these many columns for a particular table is very challenging. Correct? We are human beings, right? Okay, go here. So tell me here, what is the purpose of MTL system as B? Same. That's what I'm saying. Your mind is diverting now. Purpose of MTL system as B, what it is? Just simply remember this. This is used to hold the item information. Simply. You no need to say engineering item, purchasing item, inventory item. No. It is just simply for item. That is also you can remember. And what are the primary keys of it? Primary keys? These through. At any cost, you need to remember. Okay. Just like how we by heart the tables. Same way how to by heart. Inventory item ID, organization is the primary key. Okay. So tell me the primary keys here. One is inventory item ID. Other one is organization ID. Why organization ID they gave here is we given access to other organization like M1, V1, M2. Correct. I mean to say, the moment we create item, what we did, we assign it to one organization. That is organization. If you want to access from Singapore country, then you have to allocate this. Save. So your item is available into three places now. Three places. One is V1, M1, other one is D1. Your company may have n number of branches, but your item is accessible under only these three, because we restricted by using this option here, that is organization assignment. Okay. So out of it, this is master organization, rest is all child organizations. Clear? Now, the same item, you need to enable certain attributes. Go to order management tab. So the item must be a shippable item. The item must be a customer ordered item. Then only you can access that. If you don't check these check boxes, then you cannot access that item. So first I'm removing all this. Okay, save. If you try to use this water bottle over there, it will not appear at all. Let's see that. Go to, this is called as a switch responsibility, order management. After that, order returns, sales order. Okay. Go to line items. Your item, you must access over here, right? Okay. It is saying here, invalid value. Why? The reason is we have not enabled a proper attributes. So do you remember the attribute names? I am going back to inventory again. Instead of going back, there is another option here. Do you see? Here itself, in the same responsibility. Inventory, items, master items. So whenever I am going with the navigation, you also repeat it so that you'll be habituated. Okay? V1. If we go here, order management tab, so it must be shippable so that you can deliver to the customer. Our customer can buy from us. So instead of enabling manually, there is a template available here. Copy from template name is here. Purchased or finished goods, or even purchased also we can use. Done. Okay, close this. Now if you go and verify here, that will appear. Whenever you click on a save, it will generate one number, or if you click on line items also, it will generate a number. See, generated already. Go to line items, your water bottle, save. So this is the way we can make this item appear over here. So go here. Whenever you are creating an order entry, what we did, we created one item. Item into which module? Into inventory module. Once you create an item, what we did two things here. One is copy from template to enable attributes, and another option is organization assignment. Clear? Now second B steps here. If you look at here, price is only 15 is populating, but I want to populate is a $15,000 or $150 by default. So for that, add item to the price list. This is the second option. So under order entry only, I'm just telling you sub steps to make you understand. There is a price list here, corporate. In the company, you can see a number of lists, names. Right now, I'm using price list. Whatever is there to that list, we have to add an item here. Just a catalog kind of thing. Laptop, how much, mouse, how much, and then water bottle, how much kind of thing it is. So for that one responsibility, I need to add. See, one responsibility is Oracle pricing. It is not there here. So what I need to do, I need to go to system administrator. If you want to add a user, add a responsibility, or register a program, this is the key thing it is. Only developer will have this responsibility, not all other people. Go to system administrator, security, yes, user, define, and your username, control F11. See, all are repetitive, right? Whatever I covered till now, repetitive already. Oracle pricing. Pricing manager global. You can just check. You see here, there are two things. Don't get confused here. Oracle pricing manager, pricing user. Sorry, manager will be. This is a responsibility we have to take. Oracle pricing manager global. Okay. And this is another module again. Right now, how many modules? Till now, how many modules we covered? One is order management, inventory. Right now, it is different. That is pricing. Save. Now, go back to your responsibility. You can see whatever you add here, it will appear in this list. Global price list, price list setup. It's already price list we copied. F11. Your price list we copied is corporate, and you can add over here. Control down arrow. Item. See, I can use Shift F5 here. See, the previous row, whatever is there, that will populate. I'll just show you again. See, which is used to clear here. See, clear record. If you are trying to enter any wrong record, or if you want to take a step back, you can use clear record in this menu. Control down arrow, Shift F5, tab, Shift F5 is good, right? Previous row, whatever is there, that you can copy to the next row. Your item name is water bottle. Your bottle price is $35. Save. Close this. Now go back to your order management again. We went more than 7-8 times, right? In this navigation. No need to buy hat, right? Sales orders. Customer name. Go to line items. Your item name is water. Water bottle. Quantity, to quantity. The moment I enter a quantity, it has to populate $35. See, do you see here? If you want to modify, you can modify. It's up to you. Like this. Save. So that's about the second step here. Second step is what it is? Add item to the price list. Price list means just a catalog. Mouse $35, laptop $200, like that. Okay?
Sir, sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually in price list, we added 35, right? But in line order information, we are changing directly 45. So
Yeah,
we can change,
we
we
can
can
modify.
change like that, huh?
Yes, yes. That is a default price as per the market. So let's say I'm modifying right now. See, modified.
Okay, okay.
Okay, prices are dynamic, right?
Okay, once we need to create there and here it is up to us to change the price.
Price, yes, correct.
Yeah, okay, okay.
That is just a default price, initial step.
Okay, okay.
And if you check availability, see, right now there is no quantity at all for us. So quantity also we have to create. That is the third step here. The C step is what it is. On hand quantity creation. So after this step, we'll stop. Okay, almost 1 hour over, right? You will not be able to concentrate. On hand quantity means stock. If you want to sell water bottle, you should have a stock, right? Otherwise, how we can sell it? Go to now. You better go to inventory only. Okay, either here you may get confused. Inventory organization, then transactions, miscellaneous transaction. There are many other transactions here. Material transaction is there, sub inventory, inter-org, but those are all for other purposes. But right now it is miscellaneous transaction. Many people are selecting whatever is appearing here. No, that's not correct. You are using M1 as a child organization. M1 only you have to take. Go to miscellaneous. Receipt you have to use. You need to enter the item here. Sub inventory. Your inventory will have so many sub inventories. If you assume one go down, so you can see one room is for hazardous material, one room is for damaged goods. Those are all called as a sub inventory. These are all I'm talking about. Right now I'm using scrap material. One sub room is there. So inventory is just a go down in our terminology, nothing else. I'm using stores. 300 water bottles. Miscellaneous account. I just pressed M and tab. You can see the all meanings here. 01 stands for what, 580 for what it is. Save. So that's about the quantity here. Whatever you create a quantity, this is called as a front end you are doing, but you are ignoring back end. Back end means table. Just go to, this is item table here. Item number is stored into segment 1. There is a primary key as I discussed, inventory item ID, correct? We can add over here itself. On hand quantity is the table name. MTL means material, as I told you. Quantity. Join between these two is same. This one. Primary. MSI dot inventory item ID. MOQ dot inventory item ID. Two things required, right? Organization is ID also required.
Sir, here MSI means?
This is just alias here. See, M, then S, then after that I. So every time, whenever there is a requirement, see, every time I cannot use MTL system, it has B. It's a big name. It's just an alias name. You can use even A also. Alias is just another name of a table, but usually people will follow the same. See, first letter, after underscore letter, then after underscore letter. That's called as a MSA. And here also same, see, M, then O, then after that Q. So people by seeing this, okay, it is for MTL and quantities. They can listen like that. Okay. Now enter and condition. But column name is here. What is transaction quantity? Is the column name transaction quantity. It's your responsibility to remember all these columns and tables. Anyway, it is not that much difficult. Okay, you can easily remember this 300 quantity. Okay. So now I need to add some more quantity. Okay. I need to add some more 200 quantity more. You tell me the navigation. So where should I go? Inventory responsibility, transactions, right? Miscellaneous transaction. Here there are so many. What I should select?
Miscellaneous.
Miscellaneous.
Receipt.
Issue means it will go to negative quantity. Okay. Always we are adding, right? Adding means let's shift here.
Transaction.
Item.
Water bottle.
Water bottle.
Stores.
Quantity 200 more. Miscellaneous. Save. But now check the same backend. See, many people are practicing only front end. That is very, very wrong. That's what I'm saying. Whatever you do in the front end, in the back end also you have to search. See, do you see here? 500, earlier it was 300. This is called a back end is what? Like just a table name and column name you have to remember. Table name, column name, primary. Only three things. It's not a big query, not even 500 lines query right here. In the practice itself, after completion of the course also people are saying I'm very good at front end, but I'm bad at back end. What is there here? So whenever you are practicing, you need to know both. Don't ignore back end, I'm saying again. Fine. So on hand quantity you created, right? You just go there and check. Okay. Go to order management. I'll stop after 5 minutes, guys. Just be with the patience. Order returns, sales orders. Line items, your item, the quantity, 35 it's coming, availability, how much it should show? 500. See, you are in order management, but it is showing inventory. Both are integrated. Okay, they have written all the code inside of it. You don't need to worry about this. Save and then book order. This is where we finished it, right? Till now, if we go back from starting, user creation, you know already. I'm repeating again, guys, all the steps before closing the session. How to create a user? One responsibility is required. What is the responsibility name? No, user.
System administrator.
Right, some administrator.
Security, user,
That is
define.
one point. Good. So how to identify the versions? Go to Google, that's it. And these are all the tables. F&D product groups. This is for what it is? This is to check your release name, application version. The second one is what it is? Version.
Version.
Version is database version. Control enter I'm using every time. This 12. Okay. Third one is if you want to get the application URL, you have to use ICX parameter.
Excellent.
Clear about all this step by step? Now, these are all list of ERPs I mentioned. ERP stands for here is I told you. Enterprise resource planning for any sort of business, any sort of data, there is a place to enter the data. Not like Excel sheet, not like a Word document. Those are all centralized softwares to manage the entire business. Okay. Now, I took one example here, Dell company. The nature of Dell company is what it is. They will sell the laptops to the customer. So in our case, customer I took here is
AT&T.
right, AT&T I took. Order returns. You can take any customer, choice is yours, but I'm just habituated with this. This is AT&T Universal Card is the customer. Now, so in a team member, like who are all will be there, I told you. DBAs, user, it's a teamwork. If there is any meeting, all has to log in. Okay, not separate. Then one cycle I started, order to cash. Order to cash means here is the moment you get an order, how you enter, how you process, how you pick the goods. Those are all the entire process is called as an order to cash cycle. The first step I took here order entry. Okay, that order entry how we can create is there is a navigation here. Order returns to sales order. Defaulting rules I told you. What is the defaulting rules here? Whenever you select any customer, it has to pop up all the details. That's called as a defaulting rules. Navigation for defaulting rules.
Setup.
Correct.
Setup rules defaulting.
Correct. Setup
Rules defaulting.
Default.
like this. This is not our duty, okay? Just try to understand the flow. That's it. Now, these are all the three sub steps we have seen here. Item creation in inventory. This is into Oracle pricing and on-hand quantities in inventory. You wanted to see the navigation, item creation and all. I think go to inventory. Here is the place. Items, master items is the navigation. Once you create an item, so one table is there. The table name is what it is? This one.
Empty.
For quantity, this is the table. Okay. And to see the table history and all, I told you one website. Website name is etrm.live.
Live.
So revision is also completed. Today itself, we have to practice all this. I'll share the video to everyone. Okay. In the group, I'll mention the link where you can access notes, everything. Video again, don't worry. Video note will be there. So any queries, let me know, guys.
Even in organization also, these are the only tables which we follow, right?
Yes, same as it is.
Okay.
Your good name?
Tavis, Amani sir. Amani is my name. Tavisi is my surname.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Fine. Any other doubts, guys? You are not in Bangalore, Vidya, Amani, Sunita, Padmini.
I'm Padmini, sir. I'm in Kolar. I will
Kolar.
come for offline classes from Wednesday.
Yeah, okay.
Sir, one thing here.
Yeah.
As you said, we are technical consultant. Then why we are learning this functional consultant concept?
Yeah, because sometimes actually whenever you are working with the project, so at that time, once we get an issue, okay, you should not segregate saying that this is not my role. Okay. So right now, okay, maybe after 3 years, 4 years, or after 5 years, it will be helpful. Okay, it's a good learning for you. In some companies, people are asking like whether you know the little functionality or not. In the beginning stage, it is not required, but slowly, ongoing, definitely, it will give a good mileage actually. Okay.
Even we can go as a functional also, right? Even we can go as a functional consultant instead of technical because we know both, right?
Yeah, better go with the techno-functional role. Okay.
Yeah.
Functional means nothing will be there. Only speaking English. Nowadays, anyone can speak English. Okay. Anyone,
Okay.
these are all like, it's very easy, right? Only knowing the navigation functionalities, convincing the manager and all. Technical
Okay.
means no one will show interest to know the table name, what is primary key, what is the table and all. That's why technical people will have always the value. There will not be a recession impact. Getting another job for functional people is little challenging, but technically you will have multiple jobs always.
Okay. Okay.
Sir, like in order to have this course, we need to have some basics, right? That is SQL, everything.
Yes, we'll cover SQL also. Tomorrow onwards, SQL trainer also will join. He also will take another 1 hour, like me.
Okay, sir. Sir, and then this complete video will be available in the drive so that we can access.
Yes, yes, yes. We'll give you. You can download or you can play. Okay, these are all
Mhm.
very helpful for you are going to do this job for 20 more years, 30 more years. Okay,
Mm.
this technology will have a bright future actually. That's why
Mm.
whatever I'm telling, every line is important, every video is important. Keep it with you always.
Sir, is these softwares are being freely open access, or we need to buy the softwares in order to work on it, that frameworks and all?
Actually, you need to download and install, but that is a time killing process. So I'll give you one person number.
Mm.
You can approach with them. So just per month, some charges will be there, maybe 800 or something, because they are maintaining server, right?
Yeah, sir, we already buy that connection. I
Yeah.
need to connect to that through, and we need to work on it.
Yes, yes, yes. You have to start now. After 30 minutes, you have to start. We'll have a practical session. Again, you need to log into this Zoom.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Okay.
take
Okay.
half an hour break. Come back, guys.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Amani, Sunita, here
And
every
now we have like 11:30 we have PLSQL class,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Amani and Akhil and me.
okay. Then we'll have a practical class in between 2 to 5. Okay.
Yeah.
Sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Mm.
guys, daily you have to practice. Simply should not skip it. Saying that yeah, I went 7 times today. Order entry screen. I no need to practice. No, with your hands only you have to practice. Then only will get a good confidence.
Okay, sir. Starting class, sir, like కొంచెం help చేయండి సార్ practice లో.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Sir, daily by 10 or else any timings
No,
will
no.
change.
I'll see. These are all. I'm helping placement also, right? So time is not
Okay.
in my control. Today I supposed to take at 9 o'clock, but there was
Yeah.
an HR call actually. They have taken my 30 minutes time. So I cannot explain every day saying that I had a interview, I had a client interview. Okay, timings will be
Okay.
little variable. You have to manage
Yeah. Okay. Okay, sir.
because I'm not a full-time trainer. Okay, because I need to manage your placement and your
Yeah.
doubt. There are many people out there here.
Before half an hour, you mentioned in group, sir.
Yeah,
What are the
we'll
timings?
communicate. We'll communicate.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Okay.
what about practical sessions in that only, or we can practice anytime in that particular time or anytime?
Anytime you can practice, but the thing is, if I am there, then I can help you any practical
Okay.
doubts.
Yes, sir, sir.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so
Sir,
that
like
also
I have one
videos
doubt,
also.
sir.
Yeah.
What is the like this course? What is the future like in future calls and regarding that interview? Something better future is there?
Yeah. Already good actually. We'll get. What's your pass out year, Anjali?
16, sir.
16, right? I'll give you on resume today. Just register
Okay.
in Naukri. Wait for 2 3 days. Then you will
Okay.
understand the calls floating and all. Then after that, you can remove that.
Okay.
Okay, I'll give you today. Just ping me privately.
Sure.
Any other doubts, guys?
For how many years of experience now currently calls are coming?
See, last week we placed pressures also. Depends, it is.
Okay, okay.
So this is comes in cloud or
Cloud also we are teaching. See, yesterday also I started preparing notes for you people. Like cloud also will teach. It's part of syllabus. I mean, including I'm not going to take any extra. Okay, these are all the notes I'm preparing. These are all I started preparing. Okay, step by step. I need to give you a proper notes, right? Then only you can practice properly. Check the timing and all. Okay. Late nights also I'm preparing notes. This is the first time we are introducing this Fusion. Okay. It's very, very easy. If you know Oracle applications, learning Fusion is not a big deal. All are same concepts only. We are keeping into cloud. Cloud is also part of our, okay, it is not new. From this batch only I started introducing.
Sir, what about the Udemy video that you have been uploaded on Udemy platform?
Yeah, you can go through that also.
Okay,
But
the
this type
same
of,
thing what you teach in
yeah,
class?
but this type of interaction will not be there. If you get any doubt, you will struck, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay, sir. Okay.
Go through this only.
Okay, sir. Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
sir, you mentioned an OAF classes also there from tomorrow onwards.
Yeah, that is for seniors actually.
Okay.
So for you people also will be there, but don't listen now. You may get confused.
Okay.
Sir, please, can we have the basics? Then later on we can learn these basics we need, that is SQL and
Yes,
PLSQL
yes,
and all.
we'll teach. Okay.
Yeah, sir. In order to do the backend, we require that. No, that's fine.
Well, many people knows SQL, but definitely will conduct it.
Just brush up the things, sir,
Yeah,
so that we can catch on all that.
definitely.
Yeah, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay, yeah. Any other doubts, guys?
No, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.